getting gas, there was this woman with Down syndrome in front of me with putting gas in a car. And I was like, that's really nice of whoever's driving to let her like feel part of the gang, like getting this going. I bet she's in there buying a soda or whatever, like, or he or whoever, like this person's guardian is. And so I was like, all right. And I walk in to get myself my Diet Pepsi, and I'm like, nobody in here. That's weird. And so I got my Pepsi and I walked back out, and I pull my gas thing out, and I see her. She'd already taken hers out. She's a couple steps ahead of me, and I was like, what's she doing? And then she got in the front of the car and drove away. And I was like, is this allowed?
Yeah.
Retarded people allowed to drive? I was like, this can't possibly be cool.
Can you say, Gus, stop making highlights, please? I don't get it.
Listen, he's having no trouble.
I have the complexion of someone who just got pulled out of a river after floating for days. Like, it's horrible. Like, I took this shit. It's called Accutane. It's like nuclear acne medication. So when I was like in 8th grade, like 14, obviously had like, some pimples. Nothing like terrible, but it's enough to make me upset. And I was telling my mom, like, I hate having acne. This fucking sucks. And she takes me to the doctor and demands Accutane. He's like, I remember his exact words, because what he said was, honestly, putting him on Accutane right now would be like dropping a nuclear bomb on a local 7-Eleven robbery. And, and my mom was like, nope, you get him on there, you do it.
Accurate ratio of the whole hierarchy of a fire ant nest. I just went, got a big shovel full of ants and threw them in a jar. And it's probably a bunch of like privates and lieutenants, and they're just like, where's the president?
Yeah,
where's the it quickly fell apart. The whole society crumbled.
When I was a kid, just made me think of bug pets. I found like a praying mantis, like maybe that tall, outside, and I caught him and put him in a little like shitty old little terrarium looking thing. And I remember like at first it was like, oh cool, I'm gonna go catch a cricket outside, and then take it in and like drop it in there, and you watch them kind of. First of all, they take fucking forever to make a decision on anything. I don't know how David Attenborough waits that long for all the planet Earths, for all the bugs to make their minds up. It would just stand there and look at the cricket for like half an hour sometimes. But then eventually he would just get it, eat it, and you'd watch and be like, man, that's cool. After a couple of weeks, because I was a child, I lost interest in it. And I remember like it was green when I caught it, and I was playing on the Nintendo or something, and it was like over on next to me. And my dad came down, and he was like, hey, Taylor, the praying mantis isn't looking so good. And it was just like gray and sad. Oh. And I was like, and he's like, you should probably go feed it. And I was like, oh. And so I was going outside to get a bug, and then I saw it was raining, and I was like, nah. so I just went back and kept playing it, and it died. And that was
Jesus.
When I was in
just let it go.
When I was
because in my head I was like, I'm gonna get a bug after it's done raining. After it's done raining, I'm gonna be right out there getting a bug for sure. One more game of Mario Party. Come on, rain, finish up.
Have you heard that the blood donor thing is real?
I don't know what you're referring to. The blood.
Not letting homosexuals donate blood?
No, they are literally
Grammar talk.
Yes. Let's talk about our favorite. What do you guys think about semicolon use?
I was just gonna bring up semicolon.
Do you want to watch this guy shoot himself? Unless you got something better.
I could do that.
Well,
I've seen it a couple times. I had a different topic, but I think yours is better.
Sign me up. That's why I came
you
here.
would like to watch a man shoot himself. All right.
Can we show this?
Nice warning.
No. I don't want audio.
I have audio. He has a neck tattoo.
Oh God, he's about to do it.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, why? Why you do it?
Oh shit!
What is he doing?
He's spitting blood out. Like he doesn't care though.
I don't give a fuck about nothing.
Wait, is it the right side of the cheek that means you're gay? Fuck! Like, did I ever tell you when we ruined Joel Quenneville, the current coach of the Chicago Blackhawks, yard? Okay, so when I was much younger, so Joel Quenneville used to be the coach of the St. Louis Blues.
Prosecuted for this?
Oh No.
Okay.
So
A statute
Joe
limitation.
Quinville at the time was the coach of the St. Louis Blues, the professional hockey team here, and we knew him from the rink because we played hockey, and hockey's just a community that you get to know everyone. And so one day we were driving his son back to his house because my mom knew his mom and whatnot, and they were friends. And so we drive to Joel Quinville's gigantic palatial mansion, just beautiful, beautiful home in one of the most expensive areas to live here. My mom pulls up into the long driveway, like a Woody style driveway, and drops the kid off, starts to back up, and within, I don't know, 4 feet into this 100-yard backup, I feel the van go do, like, and we're in the yard. And I'm like, Mom, we're in Joel Quinville's yard. You need to get back onto the driveway. She's like, it's fine, Taylor. It's fine. You don't need to worry about it. This just happens. Sometimes adults don't hit the driveway and they back up. And she backed up 100 yards pretty much. And it was wet. You know, it's humid and it rains a lot here. So every once in a while you have to give a little extra gas. You know, into the yard. And when we got out, I looked back fucking mortified because obviously I'm a huge Blues fan, and I just like I'm talking to this guy all the time like, oh, you know, like, what are you doing with fucking Chris Pronger now? Like, oh, this is so sweet. And I just look up as we drive away, and there's a huge, basically a straight moat all the way, the length of their driveway, and we just drive away as my mom's like, it's fine, they won't even notice it. And I just was like, oh my God. And I told my dad when we got home, and he's like, your mother did what? She ruined Joe Quinville's yard.
But Chiz is just a real cocksucker to
Green
play
is
against.
that's such a fun strategy to
Cheese
play.
doesn't like it when you say that.
I don't
Like
know.
what?
Getting my Gatorades for the day. I got like a gallon of Gatorade for the day, and I'm wearing my Game of Thrones shirt. It's a white shirt, and it's got a big red dire wolf, and it says "The North Remembers." And the lady behind the counter goes, "North remembers, huh?" And I immediately do the math in my head. Like, I'm already on the same page with her. Like, I don't need to catch up. I know what's going on, and I have a decision to make. Do I start telling her about the Starks and the Lannisters and Westeros, or do I have a little fun here? And I was just like, yeah, that's right. What exactly are you remembering? The war. Well, down here in Texas, we remember it plenty good, too. And things was almost turned out a different way. I was like, ma'am, every man from Bear Island is worth 60 of you Southerners. Just remember that. And I walked away with my Gatorades, just laughing, and it made my whole day. She was steaming red. Her face was so red, trying to figure out what the fuck Bear Island was. But she was so mad about that shirt. She's like, North remembers, huh? I
remember in high school, we were drunk at a friend's house or something. There's a lot of guys and gals there hanging out, and it got to be late at night, and everybody was like, I guess I was pretty drunk, and I walked in, and it was some guy like doing like magic tricks with cards for a couple girls, and I'd never done it before. I don't know why, but I just was like, let me see all of those, and I grabbed them all, and I like just moved them around a bit. And I just went right to the guy's face sitting there. He wasn't that drunk. And I just bent the cards and forced at him. I went, I'm an illusionist. And I just sprayed them all right into his face.
You're such a
all the girls thought it was funny. And so it panned out. But it was such a rude thing to do. Why did I do that?
Oh, so shitty, Taylor.
Yes.
Oh, so shitty.
Oh, man.
Grandpa Taylor did a podcast in the early 2000s where he said a lot of things that would get him put in prison now in our luxury gay space communism.
Like, start at the beginning. Like, I don't know, your skin's so soft. I just like touching you, being close to you. I want to kiss your neck. I want to kiss your ears, and I just want to touch all of you and squeeze and grab, and I want to make out because your lips are so sexy.
You guys want to call the show?
I want to smell your hair.
No,
and
keep going.
Step by step with exactly what you want to do. Like I don't know. I just want you to sit on my face. I just want you to grind that perfect pussy in my mouth because it just turns me on so much just to be near you, and I want to be as close to you as I can. You turn me on so much all the time. You're all I think about. Be honest. Just tell her what you. Yeah, do all those things. Yeah, it's all those things. Yeah. Tell her exactly
that's what I was going to say.
If she's talking dirty, then you talk dirty back. Tell her exactly what you want to do. And if you're not creative, then you know.
I was just saying, don't say "you're all I think about" because that comes off a little thirsty.
Yeah, and maybe not that one. That one.
All right, Painkiller ready. Episode 300. And Kyle, we're live.
Yeah, 300 something.
Yeah, I was gonna say congratulations. I saw that you're a grandfather now.
That's not even true.
On your subreddit. That's unbelievable. Is that true?
No.
Oh, I saw somebody was saying that you had your daughter had a kid or something like that you guys were watching.
No.
Yeah. While she was in school. Is that not
just a couple trolls on there?
That's just some trolls. They're super active right now. Yeah, it's weird.
Why would they do that?
I've been in the internet hot seat lots of times. This is the first time where I feel like I didn't do anything. Like they're just attacking me, and then also my wife and kids, and I don't even know why, but I've just been staying away from it.
Oh,
that's always the best approach.
Well, now I'm embarrassed.
Yeah.
How do they know? How do they know he shot the cats?
Well, the cat had a bullet in it.
Well, he admitted
no, that's
to
a
it.
problem. If you allow the animal to get back home, that's rule number one.
Oh, I see.
The kind of guy who's just sitting out there
cat
shooting cats
disappeared.
The kind of guy who's going to sit out there on shooting cats is the kind of guy who'd probably brag about it.
Yeah, I wouldn't shoot a cat. Like shooting a cat is absurd. Like the cat poses no harm to anything whatsoever.
Yeah, except for fun and your house not smelling like ammonia.
So this, I found the story. A Wake County man is facing cruelty to animal charges after authorities say he shot and killed his neighbor's cats. 2 of the cats survived the shootings, but the other 2 died. He shot 4 cats. The 2 that survived are recovering from gunshot wounds to the leg.
Does it say if the cats continued to poop in his yard?
Telton's 11-year-old daughter loved the cats.
I don't care about his daughter. Of course she'd love the cat. She loves everything. No, yeah, that's rule number one. Like you don't let them leave the property. If you're gonna shoot, then you kill. You know, you're not shooting to maim. The fact that he shot a cat in the leg is retarded. He shouldn't be shooting at all if he can't.
What if it was a moving target?
Could that presumably have been? Yeah,
then you don't shoot, right? You know, you don't shoot moving cats unless you got a shotgun, a little turkey shot. That'd do the trick.
46-year-old Kevin Douglas was tired of his neighbor's cats coming in his yard. So
what are they doing?
I think the poop. It doesn't say pooping in this article, but
they bury their shit.
He might have started with I'm gonna just put landmines up, and he's like, that's probably too dangerous. I'll go back. I'll just shoot it. That's probably the humane solution here.
Yeah.
I like that he never talked to the neighbor. Rebecca Tolkien said the neighbor never told us the cats were bothering him. Step 1 was to set up a sniper nest.
I just imagine.
Hey, and you know what?
Like that
He's a go-getter.
Mission. Fucking crawling through the underbrush with Sergeant McTavish.
So it's a felony.
I just see ambition and stick-to-itiveness.
I don't watch this video of a guy knocking a woman out in the street.
I'd love to watch that.
Nice transition. Let's do it.
Yep.
Yes.
Ready, set, play. All right, girl, talking to him.
Oh, 1 punch, she's back.
Oof.
2 and she's out.
But why?
Now,
I mean,
I don't know the
You know
situation,
what?
Was uncalled
but
for.
I agree with him.
I agree with her. I agree with her. There is a group of people. They're called the Hand Angels, and they volunteer to jerk off people with extreme physical disabilities. At the end, it says, this group of hand job providers is made up of 10 people from various backgrounds: men, women, heterosexuals, homosexuals, etc. These volunteers are all instructed to keep it at second base. Kissing and caressing and hugging are all in play, but all other forms of penetration are off limits. Just a group of selfless hand job promoters.
You know what? Good for them.
All heroes.
Yeah, dude.
Hand jabbers.
You really gotta be.
Peace Prize just for getting elected, and these people have nothing. Ruminate on that.
Yeah, dude. You really gotta be into charity. You have to be into hardcore doing charity stuff to actually be one of these people to give people hand jobs.
But I mean, that's actually awesome. Like that's one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Like,
I think these people just showed up late on volunteer day, right?
How many Goodwill weekends do you have to put in before you're so jaded that you start jacking off people? Because you're like, God, I just don't get that same high from selling somebody else's old blouse anymore. I don't think I'm helping.
So here's what I want to know: what do you need? What physical or mental ailment does one need to qualify to get one of these complimentary?
How retarded do we have to pretend to get these people to show up?
What if my health issue was a mental health issue and I just laid down on my bed and said I can't bring myself to do it? Come on, sweetie.
Restless syndrome.
Where's Gus? Gus, how are you, Gus? Thank you very much. Great job you're doing.